All right, I think we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So yeah, we have the second match today. This is the Factorio Speedgo Championship. And yeah, it's a new Blitz tournament with progressive time controls. It's a best of five, and each game is a bit faster than the one before. So we're gonna have a lot of blunders, a lot of exciting games here. Yes, Factorio is the sponsor. It's a very popular game on Steam. And here we go. We are on the board. Nikola is playing black, and Lukan is playing white. And what do you guys think? Who do we have our money now? No, it has nothing to do with EU Congress. For those of you who don't know the players, then I guess I can say a few things. Lukan, one of the most active players of all time in Europe, actually. He holds one of the highest amount of tournaments ever played. I don't think it's number one, but it's up there. And Nikola is a player who's been a bit less active recently. Last couple of years, not participating as actively as much, but a player with a very nice style and always dangerous. And in this kind of blitz games, I think anything is possible. Who are these very unknown players? I guess you are sarcastic there. Lukan is favorite. I think, yeah, it would make sense. Lukan is the favorite. He just won a tournament yesterday in Czechia, but I think Nikola has a chance, and I will even say as a very impartial commentator that I put a bet on Nikola with some odds, but still. Let's see. It's been a while since I streamed, guys. It's nice to be back. Mm. So let's say a few things about the game also, not just passively watch. We have Avalanche start and Nikola with one more extend here. I think it's common to Tenuki now, but also cannot be too bad. Then approach, answering everything so far. Everything here is fine as well. And I think this is how you'd expect this game to go. Lukan is a more territorial player, and Nikola likes the Moyos. And that's really like articulated on this board, how White has the bunch of second line moves, and Black is basically on the fourth line everywhere. Um, Yeah, and I would say no mistakes so far. Game. Nice to have such an event. Yeah, I agree. It's reminiscent of the Pro League. So I'm very happy about this event. I've been playing probably written somewhere. I think I'll change the mic. Then I think it should be back again now. What's happening here? So black switched up the pacing a bit and took a corner. Somehow white's outside looks quite thick and nice now. Let's rewind a bit and see. Yeah, this is kind of a common Joseki when the pincering stone at J4 is not there. Slide to the corner, block. But black got to Tenuki one time. Then white captures. It's very thick, but it's also quite slow. Mm-mm. Do we like those exchanges from black? He takes Sente again. He takes Sente again. Mm. Oh, that's a nice touch by Lukan. Very good timing also. Yeah, this is the perfect punishment here from Lukan. I think actually maybe he's missing the timing and black can go here since this. Oh no, this thing is dead. Never mind. Then it's bad. So let me explain a bit what white wants here. If we block and white connects, black's only original plan was to take Sente, but now white can cut here and then cut in the corner, and there is no way to save the three black stones. And Lukan even perfected the timing here. So if he had connected first and then when you push, black could give up the two, but he's pushing in the right time to force black to commit. Yeah, and that's quite painful. It's very sharp from Lukan for a fast game, although like their time is quite decent now. Let me fix the times. Yeah. Well, this is definitely good for white. And if we circle back a bit, actually, I don't think black had to play anything here. Like this is already alive, so say we just play the big move. Yeah, white can force like this, but now I want to say this is alive. Yeah. So yeah, this would have been completely fine for black. But those exchanges in the game ended up hurting him quite a lot, especially with white punishing like this. Um, but okay, it's a fast game. Still a way to go. I would guess white +5 now. Actually, maybe we can put the AI score somehow. Mm-mm. AI board should work, but it's not working for some reason. I don't know why. Like it's logged in and the AI review is enabled there, but it's still not showing. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Yeah, there is a bit of technical hiccups, but it's the first game, and I think during the break I'll be able to fix most things. But I would rather stay focused on the game first. Yeah, Lukan is very confident in this kind of positions. So he gets quite an early lead, and his position is also quite stable. This E18 is the kind of move that feels like it cannot be the best move, but the pressure is on black now to fight. So if I'm black, I'm looking at R3. The reason being that because white is so strong to the left, hmm, oops. Because white is so strong on the left, then I think black doesn't want to play like he just did in the game now. So I think the bottom area is uninteresting, and then the corner becomes big. So what I would like is to play like this and force white to take the territory on the bottom, and then go for the center, the right side. Yeah, the Sansan is quite big, and I think the way he played in the game, you can break the bottom territory, but the corner is quite huge. Maybe first white should play here. Otherwise, if white goes to Sansan directly, then this looks quite nice for black. The outside shape is so nice. Oh, black doesn't even wait. Black plays here right now. Yeah, guys, come on. We can watch Go without having the AI for old time's sake. Okay. I think black gained something with this sequence. Like it's better if white plays here now, it's gonna be better than the sequence I showed earlier where we just take Sansan and I don't know, maybe white either plays like this or white can play a bit lower. But yeah, here feels like black got a bit more outside stones compared to that, and white is a tiny bit lower. But generally not that significant of a difference. It's almost the same. Black can try to be annoying later. Try to force white to answer more. But I think the right side is where the focus should be now. So if black is not careful here, let's say black plays some Gote move, then white's gonna invade. If black loses the territory on the right side, then the game will be harder. Top left wall. Yeah, I don't think you should necessarily think of the top left as a wall. Okay, Nikola blocks. This move is fine. And Lukan follows. I think more severe would be to start reducing right now. This doesn't feel that important. But still, black needs to make the right side. If white continues to answer now, big box. Yeah. And to be honest, I think black can even get enough. Like if white just wants to reduce from the center, and this is not a real sequence, but if white gives the whole side, I think it's still quite big. Okay. Splitting there is natural for black. My first feeling is to honey here. White doesn't have much. White doesn't have much territory. Mm, I mean, he has more safe territory than black, that's for sure. And white has Komi. Basically, black has like 6 points in the bottom left, and whatever he's gonna get on the right side. And white has that in Komi. So like the right side needs to beat white's top, the upper left, and also the bottom side. Want to see blue moves and scores? Yeah, we'll work on that. Hmm. White played a bit passively here. Pulling back like this, I think this here you get scolded 100% for not playing that. Like I don't think it's even legal to play anything else. Because like what did you achieve with with that attachment now? You just added some heaviness to your group and you solidified the right side completely. And I think if you play here, then this would be already much better because it doesn't matter what black does now, whether he connects or plays some Atari, but at least you have some moves inside. And if black tries to, like, I think it's not possible to kill here. It's too risky. Okay, so white jumps out. It's not easy to attack this group anymore, but black got enough territory, so I think black can play calmly from now. This card is good, and this attachment is kind of random. Nikola is doing good. I think he's caught up from the bottom left mistake. And he's playing quite sharp, but there is a small problem, which is becoming more evident now. He's starting to run out of time. And in those games, judging by the previous game and the previous iteration of this tournament, the time is the most important thing. Because, yeah, once you go down to like, I think there are 6 or 7 seconds per move, Fisher, so it's very easy to blunder. Okay, so I think we're not answering that. Yeah, I wanted to play on the left. There are some forcing moves Black can consider. I think this would be a bit more creative than Black's move. You can force White to play some Ataris and try to find some value from your two stones. Yeah, sort of similar. The Atari on f17 was very big. I I wouldn't mind playing here, to be honest. Maybe it's bigger than the left because it's not that easy to play on the left for White, but this Atari is obvious. Then saving the stone. It's not so big territory-wise, but it's exposing the cuts. Um, I hope you guys see if I mark on the board, it's exposing some cut around here. Oh, and White goes for it immediately. Um, this Atari was big. I think White rushed to cut there now. Like, I don't think Black was planning to answer there. So you can wait. All right, so Black gets a very nice exchange, and yeah, this N18, painful. I mean, painful. He played that as a time Suji, of course, but it's like minus maybe 2 points because if you don't play there, like when you block here, this move is gonna be Black Sente. So, and so far, I think the game is kind of close, so that stuff matters. And in the center, White gave up the two stones. He cut something. I'm not sure. There is some potential territory around here, or like that, for White in the middle, but it's not very big. Those two stones were definitely worth something, maybe around between 5 and 10 points, I think. It feels like White is not comfortable with the position and is doing for some complication. Um, I don't know. I think Lukan is generally quite happy playing Yose or this kind of endgame games. But so far, I'm not liking Black's endgame so much. Like I think you never play S3, right? Like you can lose this stone. Actually, I'm not sure. But it's quite big to block at S2 because theoretically you can force white to live or force him to answer at some point. This jump is big. Mm, both players got something in this sequence. I want to say my first feeling is extending here. Um, but yeah, this connection it exposes some weaknesses for black as well. So that stone is valuable, even not just the 5 points you gain by capturing it. But white got to make more than 10 points in the middle, and there is no reduction on the top now. It's quite annoying. White gets R18 as well. S2 now. Yeah, I think that's why black had to. Oh, you still let white save P5. Then for sure S3 was wrong, should have been at S2. Yes, and this S17 was bigger than that center move. I'm talking about this one. This move is small. Better here. Let's see. What does the score estimate say? Oh, very close game. AI thinks black plus 2.5. But that is losable in the end game. Yeah, I think it will be quite interesting if Nikola gets the first win. S18 is sharp. And I think it's very important for black to play, I don't know, let's say white plays something. It's very important to play these. Maybe there is something better. I guess not. B12, yeah, very big. Still, A12 is also big. I mean A11. And some center moves around there. I think this must be the calmest game this format has seen. Nikola looks very relaxed. Yeah, Black's not gonna answer that one. Catch the center moves there. I guess Black is gonna win. AI says Black plus half a point right now. So it's definitely not a done deal. And we are on 110 observers. It's pretty good for the first game. Yeah. A2 was big. E16 is big too. So connecting this one stone. Yes, I'm exactly thinking what was bigger between this honey move Black played in the bottom right and E16. On the bottom, it's alive. There is a big move here. It looks ugly, but actually it's worth 1 point cente. Maybe, maybe not. Because if white plays it, then one of the pushes is gonna be gote. So actually that doesn't matter, I think. But this take was big. Still Black plus half a point according to AI. I think you need to tenuki this one. Let's say we tenuki. Is there something annoying here? Yep. Oh, that's the game. But well, Black got some points in the center for that. I think Nikola's gonna win. Half point. There is potentially, yeah, this core is kind of annoying. Black just yields. Famous for his blunders, but maybe not in this game. There is nowhere to blunder anymore, feels like. You need to play. You had to play O6 before this, but he's gonna get it anyway. I haven't seen a Nikola blunder in 3 years. In before, I haven't seen Nikola play in 3 years. Does this call matter? There is gonna be one last call. Are they playing Japanese rules? I should probably know that, right? Actually, I think it was like, okay, it wasn't the most exciting game in terms of fighting, but it was decent quality for like what is technically a super blitz. And yeah, I think Nikola going up 1-0 here should give him mm, good motivation for the rest of the match. And that's gonna be a bit of a bummer for Lukan. Final result, yeah, black plus half. Called it easy, calculated. Somehow it just felt like black plus half also. Okay, Nikola takes immediately goes up to stretch after that game. Meanwhile, it looks like Lukan is staring at the board like, damn, where did I go wrong? I think Lukan felt too good after the bottom left. So I think he knew, like, they both recognized that Black made a mistake here. And then I really didn't like the way White played on the left. I especially dislike this move. Like, I think this move, I think AI won't say it's losing that many points, but I feel like what yeah, this is where it went wrong. You just have to play here. And like there is a high chance you just win the game. If Black goes crazy and tries to kill, for example, I think It's of course a bit risky for white as well, but the chances of white winning big after just making life here, I think, are very good. Um, and this is just like, I don't know. This is not what the publicum wants to see. Black bad times 2G. Yeah, that move on the top was bad. Actually, this attachment turned out being decent because white kept center here. So up to here, black had to take gote. Yeah, and I think actually white gained a bit in the endgame. So how big was it here? Or let's say how big is it? Because I'm not sure playing on the left was correct. Black +2. Close game. Yeah. So it was just kind of a close game the whole way. All right. Yeah, let's take a 5-minute break and we will try to Skurgiko, let's go on Discord and try to debug all the small technical stuff. GG for game one. Congrats to Nikola so far. And we will be back. Yeah, so I think we did some improvements. I think the AI board will work now, hopefully, fingers crossed. Also, the stream resolution should be better. And we are on the board with game two. And, well, that's almost what we wanted. Hmm. Okay. Did that work? Woohoo! Okay. And okay, now we can see the score. It's flickering a bit. I think that's the OGS thing. I cannot do anything about that. But look, the score is there. White plus 0.3. Let me put the time on the board as well. So we got the new game. Look at that. Everything is working. Mute OGS. Which OGS is talking? Mute OGS here. Slowly, we're perfecting the situation. And now we can even like look at the game and stuff. Divine. Oh, it's so nice if I can just focus on the game. All right. What do we have? Lukanko down one game, playing black this time, leading 0.4. Can someone explain to me what the game Factorio has to do with this? Yes, they are the sponsor. So I think the maker of that game is a big Go fan and an active Go player from Czechia. And I know he's sponsoring a lot of stuff there. So Ondra, uh, who is the main organizer, knows him well. I guess he will add some more context. And Lukan also knows him well. Like he sponsors, I think he contributes also to like the Prague tournament, maybe the Jabarin Czech Championship, that kind of stuff, the Czech summer camp. Um, yeah, just a guy who made a very successful game and likes Go. So he sponsors stuff to the benefit of all of us. Factorio is a great game. Yeah, I should. I want to try it out actually. Two-down player. A little bit similar to game one so far. We have Lukan with black taking a bit more territory. So he grabbed one Shimari in the upper left, grabbed the corner in the bottom left, and Nikola has some center-facing Moyo. Last black move. Well, we gotta cut something now. This game is faster than the first one, so it's a progressive time-setting tournament. Every game is faster and faster, and I think that will show in like the style of the games and probably also the quality of the games. Um, I really want to cut something here, but we can see blue move is just calmly approaching upper right or Sansan, which is never wrong, as we say. But I think cutting something like that. Oh no. Yeah, like what Nikola played, basically. That was what I wanted to play as well. Um, and I think here Black wants to attach to the corner. If you answer, then Black can link up. And if you play, I don't know, something else, Black can grab more points. Try to play lightly in the middle. Black played Honey and White cuts. Yeah, I got so many OGS windows open right now. I'm chasing to mute them all. The good news is I have like this is the first time back streaming in like seriously streaming in I think 2, 3 years, and I have this new station, so I think once I iron out the kinks, next streams should be good. Once I get used to it a bit more. Okay, this attachment was good. The AI was also showing that. I want to play Bamboo. What if we Bamboo? Oh, but I think I muted it, right? Like you guys still hear it? If we Bamboo, then yeah, if Black descends, I don't know, like you cannot capture right now, so you'd have to connect and go for a sacrifice. But this is a lot of territory for white in the bottom right. And if black just connects here, that's happiness. Whoa, 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 what happened in the game? White cuts, black captures. Oh, and there's nothing now. This Panuki, the main reason why we hate on this Panuki is that this stone exists. Like this stone is just completely useless. Maybe it's even a bit worse than useless um because it makes the group heavier. So yeah, and black just died in the corner cleanly. Yikes. Oh my. You still have the sound. Okay, I'm gonna try and be on the lookout for it. I really have no clue where it's coming from. But it's looking good for my bet. Like I bet on Nikola. 6 to 1 odds, by the way. My $10 are gonna become $60 if he can bring it home. And it looks very good right now. Someone tell Lukan it's not pro quali final. No, no. In pro quali final, he doesn't lose like this. In pro quali final, it depends on the format. If it's a best of three, he needs to win the first game, then he needs to lose a hard-fought second game, and then he needs to blunder and lose by half in the third game. Like he never just outright loses by 10 points like this. That was some next level jinx. No, no, it's safe, Freda. The money is already in the bank. Where did you bet? Just like a friendly go betting group we have between friends, which we realize actually has a lot of demand from the community. So maybe someday someone will do something with that. Like fantasy go betting, I think would be quite popular. Yeah, this one 4 minutes plus 7 seconds. First one was 5 minutes plus 8 seconds, I think. And yeah, the bad news for Nikola is not on the board, it's on the clock. He is down to 15 seconds. But yeah, he's leading well. Aye, that last move was a mistake. I hope Hiatar is now. Oh, Hiatar is there. Yikes, guys. Oh, no, no, trust. Lukan doesn't see this extent. He doesn't see this penetration. Aye, okay. All right. Small setback. We're still fine. We are fine. We're playing Kema. We're going out in the center. Uh, I doubt Nikola's gonna find that wedge. This move is good too. And Lukan enter pondering here, yeah. What is this blue move? The AI wants to play here. What the hell is this? Lol. Well, he's not gonna play there. We're gonna push and cut. Oh, he found the wedge. Nikola is sharp. Look at his face. He's locked in. Yes, we connect here. Ooh, that's dangerous. This is so dangerous. So if cut, this AI move is quite nice. So it shows us some path to live with this white group. And I think white can start by killing black first. So that's a bit too dangerous, I feel. In the game, oh, he went for it. But this Hane is bad, right? This Hane, this Hane is a bit bad. Okay. Yeah, let's force here. Sorry for the biased casting, by the way. Okay. Black kind of dying on the... Whoa, how did Black get the lead? I guess there is some capture here. What was the mistake? Yeah, actually, White died in the center, I think. Ay, ay, ay. We jinxed it. Just 08. 08 now. And what? Die here? There's nothing there, right? Absolutely nothing. Hmm. Thank you for the raid. Jim's Chess. Welcome, guys. We are on game 2 of this match, the second one in this tournament. Nikola won the first game. He had a very good start to this game, but he fumbled it a bit. However, the game is still quite tense. Actually, I'm not sure if Black can find this attachment right now. Black needs to do two things. Yeah, he needs to connect there. Now, White got the chance again. Let's go, Nikola, no fear. White needs to play this one and this one. And I guess we are winning this capturing race, though it's not easy. Do we just capture? Probably just capture. Oof, what the hell? Dude, what is going on? Oh no. Oh, my heart. What? -40. Nikola is misreading something here. Black can just. This is so simple. Uh, he had a bit more time left, right? So yeah. T16. T16. Not sure why we would do T16. But yeah, this is quite a disaster. So the problem is we are now dead everywhere. And by we I mean White. The center died, so this is dead. And this is dying. And the right side needs a move to live. Um
Black wins.
and then we resign. Yeah, we is very partial. Ay ay ay. So I think it's easy to get complacent after the first game. You feel like you have time in this setting, but I had a similar experience last year where like, I was playing the second game fine, and then in the third game it felt so fast and it caught me off guard. But it was a nice game actually, yeah. Just it's hard to hold these kind of complicated fights with like 5 seconds per move. So let's go back and look. Right now, mm, Black just had to Black just had to play something like this and capture the three white stones. Um, and Black would be leading slightly. But then he messed up a bit by turning and extending. So now, if he goes back to capture like before, White was going to kill 4 stones. And that obviously saves the white group on the right as well. So the way out of that for black was to attach first and then you can come back. But this 1 for 2 exchange is normally bad shape. So I think that's why Lukan didn't consider this. And here, I think this was correct. And this is just unnecessary if you're going to answer. But Nikola was trying to catch Sente. And I think he didn't need to catch Sente actually. If you just capture the stone, black can seal with 2. We push, and now white has 5 liberties. If we just capture here, black has 4. So that's as simple as it gets, I think. And yeah, everything is Sente for black. So actually the game is still not over, but white is ahead. Yeah, this would be, let me ask. This would be white +5 here. Yeah, so just a normal lead, it would have been a longer game, I think. It probably also depends what can white do inside black territory. Like white would need to reduce somehow, use this attachment perhaps, or use this agi. So there is, it's still a hard game, I think. But what did happen is Nikola used this one. He tried to catch Sente, then he played this fake Tesuji. I think he was reading that if black plays and you go, you can just connect right now and white can win this capturing race. I just got sent the link for the third game. But when black just captures the stone, then that shared liberty inside becomes like, I don't know, 2 liberties for black, and the capturing race is just lost. Still, if you capture now, yeah, the problem is you gave black so much liberties by extending there. So now I think black wins from this side as well. Yeah. And so the losing move, finally, this one, -50. Okay. So we are gonna have another 5-minute break. Now the series is tied 1-1. Next game, even faster. See you guys for that in 5 minutes. Yes. Hi. Yeah, I was just saying, seems like only they get a break, not me. Yeah, they started. That's fine though. We're right into the third game. Yeah, I didn't want to take the 5 minutes here because the games are so fast that I'm afraid in 5 minutes it will already be over or dangerously close to over. Let me catch up with the chat here. Phone call came back to 60-point throw. Yeah, that was painful last game. Nikola seems calm. Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's gonna implode because of the last game. It was complicated. I think he won't feel too bad about that. Maybe we'll just run quickly through the game up until now. Ooh, Nikola's playing some fancy stuff. 5 threes, jumping and playing the Taisha. Yeah, both corners kind of Joseki shapes, but 5-3 is just unpopular since AI basically came out and said you lose 1 point basically no matter what you do after 5-3. Then people stopped playing it so much. But of course, in this format where you can throw 60 points, um, you don't care about -1. Double approach here. Yeah, also feels direction-wise a bit weird what black did here, right? Because you give the left side, but you go for the bottom, but white is already with this Ponuki at the bottom. And wow, cutting like that. This is super aggressive cut from black. And I'm wondering if white should capture in ladder. Basically, if white should do this, then is the plan to play some ladder breaker, or is it to try and kill this bottom group? Throw in. And yeah, this is not the real cause, since even if you find a core threat, and I think white could have answered that and then just answer again. You don't care. If black connects, you can just run to the outside. Those two stones for white are quite light, and black is so busy, you know. He needs to connect here, he needs to pull back here. He needs to connect this stone because he put himself in Atari. So in the game, white just captured. I think that let black off the hook a bit. And the score says it's sort of even now. P5. Mm, I don't think it's a mistake when you have the ladder. Like when you can capture the stone, then if anything, I would guess this is good for white. When you don't have the ladder, it's a different story. Then I could see it being a mistake. All right. Nikola correctly takes the stone. Some Atari here from white. I'm not sure why you'd give this Atari if you're anyway just gonna answer. Okay, he wants to answer from that side, then it makes sense. And the game is totally even. Let me update the score. Mm. Okay. I don't feel that good about the sequence here from black. Um, because white is too strong to be attacked by this move. Like you're extending far, basically leaving a hole here. And maybe you'd want to do that if the top white was attackable, but here white is just really strong. And also, I don't see the purpose of playing here and giving white the corner. I rather like try to live on the side or at least, jump maybe. I think the D8 stone does nothing. So yeah, white takes a bit of a lead here. This move, not small. Checking extension on the top looks bigger though. So I think white would better have played here. Still close. Still close, white dives in. AI wants to calmly block. We don't mind so much about the points here. Like if white just wants to reduce. Our goal as black is to stay alive. This one though is a bit too passive. Like we want to stay alive, but we don't want to get swallowed over here. So I think something like this would make more sense. You don't even need to answer. After this one, I think you can tenuki. What's the next biggest move? Connect here. Jump. Yeah. White gained a bit here since black didn't find optimal shapes. This honey also has zero effect on white's shape. Also, Nikola playing with his last 10 seconds. Blocking here is gonna invite white attachment. Yeah. And white is controlling so far. Somehow, black even lost a bit of timing. Now this move is not guaranteed to be sente. And cutting here, yeah, it's quite safe. Black needs to answer because if you play somewhere else, this is too painful. Yeah, you can get attacked while white is gaining a lot. So this answer makes sense. This move, judging by the AI score jumping, white probably needs to tenuki this and play from the center. Because I think this is just normal. Okay, white answered. Then black extended, but black is like simplifying, like he's trying to simplify everywhere when he's losing. It makes sense though because his time is quite tight. I think 7 points is fine. 7 point diff can be overturned in a lot of ways. but Lukan is finding the blue moves. This one we talked about is not Sente. Oh, he does answer though. That's a huge mistake. And I think black won't miss the next one, like this Kusumi, yeah. The game is young and full of terrors. Indeed it is. How's our stream doing? 124 people. It's pretty good. Let me ask you guys, who was here, who was around here like 3 years ago for the streams of the Pro League during COVID? Or do we have a new crowd? Hmm. Lukan yields here. What? No. Oh, what just happened? Of course you play here. The left side is alive. Like even just locally it's alive. What? We just we just caught up. Like we just came back and Nikola immediately he hallucinated something for sure. Oi, oi, oi. We are in big, big trouble now. Both players with 10 seconds though. Was that 100% alive? I think so. Um, so yeah, locally this one's alive, and similarly with the other side. Then I don't know if white can no, like this there is no cone, nothing. So it was just 100% alive. But Nicola misread that. I mean, it didn't even matter if it's 100% alive because it's not even sealed. So B13, I have no idea what that was. Show goes on. All right. All right. Nicola doing good considering though. Lukan lost time. Yeah, they're both pretty biomic right now. Driving sequence. All right. Hmm. So AI wanted this one. Looks like this is a bit tighter on the capture. Slightly better. But now AI is saying here, we don't have this ladder. We don't have this ladder, then yeah, I guess just go after the top. Go after the top. Sorry guys, it's so fast. I'm trying to show sequences while they're like playing, but it's ultra fast. Peep inside doesn't look good. I don't understand this move. Just time, like you just gotta keep playing. Jump. Sacrificing the stone like that seems to have done nothing. And black is searching. Black is searching for himself here. I don't see anything. Say white answers. Even if you can get this exchange, you've done nothing. You can Atari. You can play here, but it all seems to not be working. So I don't see the path now for black. Like he needs to capture something to save his groups to get back in the game. No way to find K16 earlier. Uh, Lukan is in control. Look at him, he's not moving, he's barely blinking. My bet. Let's go find some co, please. Yeah, that would be nice. I don't see. Oh, what is this? And he last seconded this move. Like it was, I can hear the clock beeping, and then, ah, ah, ah. What the hell? Okay, Nikola cuts though, and still takes Gote, donates some points inside. Then White can break into the right, and I think that top group is the last one that could potentially look. I mean, that looks like it could die. And so if White lives there, and he does, where is Black gonna catch up? What a time to be alive. Indeed. Where were you during the legendary Blitz game between Lukan and Nikola? I haven't had that much time to check out their expressions because I have like so many screens and tabs to follow. But I'm sure there was some face palms. I didn't miss much. Uh, I don't know what to do now if I'm Black. It's just 20 points behind with absolutely no place to go. Nikola seems sad. That would be understandable based on how this game is going. This is game three indeed. Huh? S2. That's not the Yossi we wanted somehow. And Lukan, 20 points ahead, 20 seconds ahead. GG. Go next. Nikola is only allowed to resign if he's down 100. But he resigned the last game and he was only down 50. Pick up some milk. Subscribing with Prime, 22 months. Thank you. I'm not even sure if you're subscribing to the EGF channel or to my channel, but whichever. Thank you in either case. Mm, I think it'd be actually more interesting to go back and look at the point when Black had a chance around here. So the key is this move, and AI gives in a nice touch to use this Atari to tighten White's liberties first. I was showing this sequence earlier. White's shape is ugly, but he's out. Black cannot go for the call because of this snapback capture. Then Black needs to set up first with something like that. Yeah, meanwhile, Nikola resigned, so Lukan goes up 2-0. We'll just look here quickly. At this moment, if White saves, then also this top Black group doesn't look so healthy. But we can box White in, and is there some chance to kill? I think. Ooh, another sub. Hype train. First day back streaming. Easy. Yeah, still I feel like actually some danger here. Yeah, so I think anyway, the sequences are too complicated. We won't solve this now, like solve this fight without AI. Um, but this was the chance for sure. And even if you don't find one, you should still be looking at this. So go here, then go here. Still, you can mostly box White in with this one. I don't know. If you get this core, then anything can happen in the game. And if White just tries to give it up, then we die. Sag. That's why we need this exchange first. But I guess we have to settle for this. Yeah, this would still be losing actually. Yeah, so but okay, going back still a bit further if we want to find the losing move, and I mentioned it like I'm just like curious why. So you have to assume Nikola thinks this is not capable of living on the inside, and he also has to think that White can kill on the outside, like keep it sealed. Both of which don't really look like safe assumptions. Yeah, he was like slowly trailing. He got a big chance here. White didn't need to answer this one. This was huge. But White did answer. Black got the chance, and he didn't wait very long. Immediately threw the chance. Rido Sec, third sub. Thank you, guys. I will take that to mean that people are enjoying the commentary and the stream and the games and the blitz. Thank you to Factorio. Thank you, Skurjiko, for organizing. 125 people watching. Lukas goes up 2-1. So match point now. Next game, even faster. So far, the faster time settings seem to be benefiting Lukan. I think Lukan, like the more active player, is more used to playing Blitz. It's so hard if you haven't been playing so actively to just turn up for games and immediately you're playing like 5-second Blitz. So yeah, I'm like critiquing stuff here. We can see AI, we can go back and review stuff, but when you're playing, it's really different. All right, guys. Back in a couple minutes with game 4. I see they already opened it. I hope they didn't start and I get a chance to drink some water. But see you very, very soon. Couple minutes and back with possibly the last game. Okay, back again. It's even blitz for me, like changing the scene, fixing everything, and they're already done with the Fuseki. Welcome back, game 4. We want to see Nikola win, not because I bet on him, but because we want to see 5 games. And Lukan playing black this time. We got the board. We are not muted. The score is adjusted. Everything is playing smooth. Let's go. Hoshi opening. One space Hashimari, popular. So this was popular in Asia a couple years ago. Now they seem to have a bit to move on from it a bit, but Europe is like always lagging behind the meta a year or two. Double approach again. We saw something similar to this in the first game. Yeah, no mistakes. I mean, up until here, I know that this is basically AI sequence. I think the next move, you get a few more options. Nikola chose this one, which looks good. Expanding Moyo, stressing the attack. Keep, jump. Okay. And here, Lukan issued a challenge. He says, cut me. Nikola says, with pleasure. I'm not sure about this peep first. I would have liked to skip. And this looks like a fake Tesuji. I don't know what this does. I want to say just live, right? Maybe play some exchanges, then live. But Black thinks he sees something. Mm, he does live, but it's quite painful. Look at that bottom left for white. Dive in to reduce, and we catch up with the live. Oof. Is this the first time in the series that Nikola leads on time? He's leading on both time and board. But well, the board lead is not significant yet. But momentum-wise, I think white feels good. He immediately plays f6. Beautiful. Yeah, that descent is nice. So AI wants to play here. It's Sente against the black group on the side, and it's so annoying to have to answer here or Hane. And you should play this kind of Sente as often as soon as you can, because you don't know. I don't know if black is gonna play something like this soon and put you in like get the possibility of the second eye there in the center. But okay, let's stay focused on the fight on the bottom. Black is pressing down, white staying connected. Eventually, black has to go back painfully, connect there. And white leads by Komi. Yeah, this move is good. I think black is not gonna find the Hane. He connects. White, two choices. Solidify the points on the left or solidify the group on the bottom. He goes for the bottom group, but this move, it's begging black to play here, which I don't like, because O3 is like a point which black really wanted to play anyway. So in this case, I think it's quite nice to slide. Focus on points, as they say. Yeah, and indeed that's the blue move. So black can do this, then black can go for the Hane. Keep the left side worrisome for white. Plays in the center. Okay. This, I think he saw O3 here, white, and he didn't want to fix it in this way. He didn't like just sliding because he can get his center stone cut off. And this is like the solution he came up with. I think it works. Yes. Ended up being quite nice for white. So white got to live with quite a lot of points and it's super clean life. And he's still sort of out. So he can like still break through the center. Yeah, this double Hane, worrisome. But how to continue? So AI wants to go in. Basically, you can die inside, but just keep it annoying there. Like then you have so much agi here, cut, I don't know. Even if you die, you can play like this and force white to try to live there. An example of one of those cases, like it's better to die than, for example, capturing one useless stone here. Q2, I think Q2 was fine. Because you get the peep at S3 is also quite valuable. Hmm, interesting. So AI, normally you take the corner in this shape, but I guess here it's a little bit too risky for the center group. Then it seems AI wanted to actually play this Atari, and then we could just drive forever. Yeah, there is no good shape for black. I think we can capture, we can even connect here. Very nice. But the game is super complicated. I think this 4-point lead quite meaningless. Let me turn off the AC. Freezing. What did I miss? White plus 15. Sheesh. What is this dumpling? You missed winter. You're surprised I still have AC on. Yeah, it's hot here. Okay, so black had to play a counter Atari here. He didn't see it. Instead, he connected. Got squeezed like a lemon. And I think having this one eye around here for white makes the top group quite safe. White is also trying to save. Yeah, white's saving the right side. We know AI wanted to like threaten the center. It seemed to think the right side is not so big. Um, but I think, yeah, I think Nikola is just gonna live on the right in Gote. Nikola is trying a bit too hard here. I don't understand. I don't understand why we're doing this. But well, AI is very fixated on black extending in here, and I think Lukan doesn't see this move. Never mind. Shut me up. Oh, this is danger. Because this is Tsumego with 10 seconds. We don't like that. This is unclear to me as well. Like, okay, connection there. Uh, AI wants to threaten in the middle. What? With 10 seconds, Nikola just plays the blue move. Who is this guy? Okay, but suspicious follow-up. Game is even. Uh, what is happening? White plus 10. Why? Okay, black needs to take Gote to live now, apparently. 5 seconds for Lukan. He's gonna take Gote for sure since he's playing all those moves. Takes Gote, capture in the center for white. Uh, okay. Plus 20, plus 5. What's going on with the score right now? I think he has to capture in the center. Black's group is not alive. Actually, black kills the right, but it's not very big. And there is a core still. There is a core like this. So actually, this was tiny. Nikola captured. I think Nikola's got this one. I think Nikola's got this one. Actually, now black is dying with the whole bottom side. He finds the peep. He's locked in, man. He's locked in. Look at the leaning forward, not blinking. Okay, a bit of blinking. Nikola just went Super Saiyan. Oof. Bad move, though. Bad move. Pushing here was bad, since if you push there, you can take the eye here. Once you did this, now you can only capture those 3 stones. Aye, aye, aye. Corner is dangerous. Abort the kill. 7 seconds. 7 seconds. But wait. Yeah, you can't kill anymore. Now you have to go for the core on the right. You invade. All right. He doesn't see the core. Neither of them seems to see the core. Capturing 3 stones, semi-sente. This move I think is sente. Yeah, black is trying to get G1 in sente, but white sees it and let's go, Nicola. Go. He found it. White plus 10, but both players no time. 0 time. Ko is nice in this format, right? You get a bunch of time back playing Ko. Because capturing the Ko is automatic. So yeah, you're basically double getting double time on each move. White needs to answer. If you capture the side, 8 seconds for this decision, Nicola, good luck. But the top is just dead if you let. Okay, he answers. That's correct. Needs to keep finding core threats. D12. What the hell is this? Is that a core threat? Seems like a core threat. Okay. AI says it was not. I'm not sure why. Uh, that's not that's but actually black is not alive on the top, then it's big. Like if black lost the whole top, it's big. Was Gote. Okay. Hmm. You better not answer now. Capture the 3, big. It looks like he's got it in the bag somehow. It was not the perfect co-threads, but it was the right idea. Uh, yeah, all the endgames here are basically the same. Time to Suji, live, nice. And actually, black is in some danger. Like, black needs to be careful that white doesn't end up killing him when he plays inside the eye here. And I think Nikola is gonna win. The lead is too big now. If he doesn't lose on time, if he doesn't blunder, he should have it. What is this? Oh, did he just die on the... Oh no, he can capture 1 stone. Oof. These Ultra Blitz are fun. Need to be careful about the time here. 2 seconds. Okay, that seems safe. Can Atari again. Oh, that's so nice for white. He can get everything in center here. Indeed. This one as well. Now wrap up the center. GG. 23 seconds. Nikola sits up, brushes the hair. So I think we can already go back and review since we won't have time between the games. Let's look at the couple points. I think one we discussed basically around this fight. Black connected Atari, never play this kind of move automatically. Always be allergic to getting squeezed like this. So white got a big lead here. Then, yeah, black lived on the right. Looked like he might get chance back there. But actually, once this bottom center black group started dying, which it didn't look like it's that weak, but once white captured here, it became very weak. And luckily, black could live because white did a mistake with the timing. But finally, white came back for the call. There was a big chance here for black when white invaded. If black plays here, there is no more call. And yeah, that would have been maybe a half pointer according to AI earlier. But once the call started, so Yeah, they were playing the call pretty well. I'm not sure if this was a call threat, because it's not clear how to kill now. But it's also not that clear how to live. So probably black would be dead, but it's not that easy to read. But those code threats were enough for white. He could kill it larger, but he didn't need to. This was winning by Komi. Then he played very good in the end game. No serious mistake at least. Yeah, and in the end, even made the lead larger. I didn't see if it was a resign or what, but looks like Nikola won the second game. I guess Lukan resigns, and there is some dummy open. Wait, I can check. Can I check? Can I schedule an ad break? Why? I mean, if it's for the $2 or whatever we'd get, then I think we don't care about that right now. To encourage people to subscribe. That's so insidious. That is genius, but I'm not sure if I can do it actually, because I'm not streaming from the EGF account. I'm like on my own account using the stream key. Because it's annoying during the game. I see. Um, I can try, you know what? Why not? If my credentials for the account. Nah, it's like 2FA to log into the EGF account, and it's not on my phone anymore, so I will note that for next time though. Did that happen in this game? Subscription is 2 beers per month. Yes, in case we haven't done so yet. Guys, friendly reminder to follow the EGF channel. If my channel is somewhere here as well, you can follow that. Follow the tournament, check out the website, subscribe. Mm, it feels good, even if it doesn't make that much money. Uh, but the support is nice anyway. I think bigger than like the $2, $3, whatever the channel gets from the subscription. More important is the proof that there is demand for this content. So I think in this kind of event, for example, when a lot more people tune into the channel, the chat is much more active, and there's a lot more hype around it, I would say. It signals to sponsors that this is the kind of stuff people want to see go content about. And well, we already knew that from our experience with the leagues before. But yeah, it's always nice to reaffirm. The players are debating whether the last game is nigiri or not. I think they just switch since the first game was nigiri. So next one should just be Nikola playing black. 2-2. Very nice. Silver scrapes. What would be the Go equivalent of silver scrapes? Hikaru no Go song. Black bottom left group needed a move. Yeah, but I think they just black resigned. It would have needed a move after the Liberty was filled. Oh my God, the last game is so fast. 1 minute plus 4 second Fisher. Stream chat reset. I don't know why. Ben Zero joining. 5 a.m. in Korea. Whoops. In any case, I think Nicola's play has exceeded expectations. He not only get to this game five, but he really played quite well. There was one game he blundered huge, but otherwise I think he would be happy with his play. I need to start the review. Hello. Oh, they started already. Fine. Fine. All right, guys. Game five hype. 2-2. Lukas playing white, Nikola playing black. No break. Who needs that? Um, I got $60 riding on Nikola right now. So incoming biased casting. Nikola going back to the Sunrise, going back to the OG roots. And I'm gonna be minimal on the variations I show in this game because it's gonna be ultra fast. Like they're already down to 30 seconds. Yeah, we're only gonna be showing the essential stuff. Lukan starting out with some points. He's gonna be happy about that. Now I hope Nikola doesn't play the heavy move of just connecting here. Yes, strong. AI recommends bamboo now. But this is good too. Very, they definitely didn't come into play safe in this last game. They started a very complicated fight super early on. B17. So it wanted B17 for white. But they are more focused on the bottom side right now. Nikola with the time lead. I think I just removed the ads. Solid. I don't know how you can do that. Thank you. Shout out gameofgo.com. Yes, the Go server we all needed launching soon. Hopefully. Okay, white seems to be pulling into the lead a little bit here, but 5 seconds. This exchange was not good. Nikola is just bombing fast. Caught up on the board. This move in the center is very important. So I think, yeah, black really wants to play this peep, but it's just so painful when you get blocked there. He gets another chance. Can he find it? Or is he gonna be focused on the right side? Okay, let's go. Get out. He probably thinks this bottom left group is hard to kill. So maybe he's thinking more about this move. No, he's not. He went out. Good job. Now you can save that stone. And white has a ton of groups now. White has three, maybe 3.5 unsettled groups. Game is completely even still. But looks like some overplay from White now. He needs to live on the bottom. Slide to Q2. What? Oh, there was a big chance there for a moment. So if you play here, you capture the right side, and still White is dying with this bottom thing. I think Black doesn't die here. You can save this. I'm not sure how. Okay, we won't dig too deeply into it because the game is so fast. White ends up living, sort of. Actually, still not completely alive when Black plays there. So the result is definitely good for Black. Like, even if it's alive, Black is getting quite a lot so far. And then this attachment looks like a horrible move. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh no, just sacrifice, bro. Why? So yeah, just connect here and you can still save on the bottom. Nikola playing on automatic a little bit. Let's white off the hook. Still good for Black. But yeah, just barely good now. Um, and we need White to start making life now. Basically, I think Nikola is hoping White plays here and lives in a very sad way. But AI thinks White can resist. He does not. Now there is Aji left in the corner with S3. You felt the same pain? All right, AI is just like, guys, what are you doing? Play on the right side. Play the bottom right corner. But well, it's 10 seconds for each. Suspicious Atari here from Black. Yeah, this Aji is horrible. Like all those Ataris inside here. Um, but okay, maybe White just ends up doing something like that to live. I think this actually lets Black off the hook a bit. Or what does this do? Ah, yeah. Shape filling is to jump, but in this case, triangle is just better. Don't give White any more center moves. Jump, then this one is annoying, and what? Oh, ends up being basically the sequence I showed, maybe even a bit better. It's very, Yeah, losing the corner is completely fine here for black. He has enough points, actually 10 points ahead. And he's working on the life of his large center group right now. What is that? C18. Dude, hold up, sorry, no. What? Chat? Nikola is a machine? Dude. Well, we're just enjoying the ride. 8 seconds, 10 seconds. There is a cool attachment now, but we are going J18 first. Cut here. Is it Sente? Is it Sente? Don't save those 3 stones. Thank you. He finds the attachment. He finds the attachment. He got a core for the right side. Black is back in it. S3. We don't have time to think about S3. Black lived on the right side in Sente, and white is playing a Dame Ko. That's a disaster. A complete, unmitigated disaster. S3 is still annoying. And why did we extend? No. We don't even have to take back the core here. Just needed to play like this. So this is killing black. This is completely killing white on the top and also living for this corner group for black. And yeah, you kind of let white fix that in Sente. No, what happened? This is not how we play. We die in the corner solidly. -20. Now we go back. H18, but it doesn't work now. Just end game. Guys, we were so close. We were so close. My points. Dude, at least you didn't bet real money and come so close just to be so far. Number one biased caster, by the way. But I don't understand. He was playing so good and he switched off at once. Uh, we just don't have enough points now. Everything is alive for both players, but white has more points. Oh no. Nicola's expression is saying he knows. He seemed to have done some cursory count and think he realizes he's behind now. Sugadintas too. Thank you for the raid. Not so good timing since we are on game 5 and it sort of just got decided. The margin is getting closer. How did we just die on the bottom right? Like, what the hell was that? What the hell is this move? Hello? What the hell is this move? Of course you playing the corner here and not die. I don't know, just play like this. Okay, but even if there is some core, no, I cannot play like that. It needs to play here. Even if there is some core, it's like how much better than the game is this? And if you are really scared, then you can take. No, this is not alive. Oh, it is alive because of L2. Anyway, there was a bunch of stuff to do here, but we had to not empty triangle, stand white into the corner. Oi, oi, oi. And then, yeah, we had to earlier. Don't take the call. Just kill the top. And this was his plan, actually. He cut here before all this. He cut here to force white to live so that he plays here. But then he found this nice move on the left side. Okay, that worked great, actually. He lived, and he luckily, like, white started taking the call now. But then, yeah, white realized first that taking the call is less important than countering this one. And yeah, in the end, like capturing this, I think the game would have been close if you played something normal on the bottom right. But when you just die in your corner like that, I think he's gonna be surprised that it's only 10 points. Chat. Group C Pandanet. Oh, Pandanet was today. I don't play Pandanet anymore. Sad. I will plug in some political rant here actually. So starting from last year or the year before that, I quit playing because I didn't want to play for the Israeli team. I think reasons are obvious. So yeah, I'm sad that I don't get those practice games anymore, and I'm also not following the games as much since I'm not playing. All right, back to this game though. Nikola resigned. Very close match, very well fought. Lukáš wins 3-2, and Nikola is out in the round of 16. Actually, Lukáš is the winner of the last edition of this tournament. So this one is quite a bit bigger. I think last time it was only maybe 8 players, and it was less well funded. I don't know if it was as well, like organized, communicated, streamed. But that time, Lukáš reached the final where he beat me. So he's gonna be happy that he's still in this tournament. Way closer than expected. Yeah, I think it's gonna be bittersweet for Nikola, right? Because he probably didn't expect to do this well, but since he did this well and he had a chance uh, in this game, he had a lot of chance. He's gonna be sad that he didn't make it. There's gonna be no interview because I think it will be too messy with the sounds and so yeah, we bid Nikola farewell here. But it was nice to see him play. I think he showed that even being inactive, he knows something. And the cameras are breaking. So, thank you, chat. We are on 140 observers. Pretty nice for a Tuesday night. This tournament is just ramping up. This was the second match. I think I play in the third one, maybe next Sunday or something like that. But check the links. Like, don't trust what I say. Or follow the channel and you get the notification when it goes live. I'm gonna be playing against Jan Prokop, another Czech player. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Did I forget anything? Thanks for the subs. I think we had 3, 4, 5 subs. Thanks for Factorio for sponsoring. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Ciao.